And radio check, please.
I'm moving up and down, side to side, like a roller coaster.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another F1 2021 My Team Career Mode video. It is Season 3 and we are heading into the second round of the season, which is the Portuguese Grand Prix in Portimao. Recently added in the recent update, we are now going to Portimao for the first time in the My Team car, so hopefully we can have a good race. I have a dry and wet setup prepared just in case, so hopefully we have a good race, an eventful race, and hopefully we can keep pushing on the other cars in the midfield. So let's see what happens in Portugal, and that'll be the episode today. Before we continue though, I just want to make sure you guys are subscribed. Make sure that red button down below is pressed and hit the notification bell as well so you're notified when the next video goes live. The channel is going to continue with F1 2021 and other gaming videos, so please be sure to stick around, subscribe, and join this community that we're trying to build here and stay interactive with me. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for stopping by today, and let's move on to the Portuguese Grand Prix. Alright, so we're going to head it straight into our R&D progress. Aerodynamics is fully maxed out, of course. Chassis department has a couple in the works right now. No discounts for any of these, so we'll try to find something worthwhile with 3,400 in the bank. Alright, so we got rotors, which has a 2% discount. We're just going to get a standard because it's coming in time for the Portuguese Grand Prix. Let's see if the fuel... no, we don't have enough funds for that. It also seems like resource and development costs also change according to what we trigger. So a bunch of these were in the 1800 range and now they're up to 1900. So we'll have to wait until we get more resource points during the week. We got a couple more resource points in the bag. Let's do a brake upgrade because I think it would be nice to have better brakes. Let's get master cylinder, and before the Portuguese Grand Prix we can get it rushed because our failure chance and building time have decreased with high morale. So let's see if that works. We have a development failure. The exhaust and the powertrain engine power has failed. So let's see if we can re-trigger it, and it'll only come before the Monaco Grand Prix. So that's a shame. Let's hope the other ones come through. Yep, another development failed. Master cylinder has failed. So let's see if that's pricey. Yep, we need 900. So that'll have to wait until later on in the week. So it's a mixed bag currently. We have a upgrade coming through successfully, which is the hydraulics. Our master cylinder needs re-triggering, but we can't get that yet. Rotors have come through, so that's good. We have to wait on the exhaust in 4 days, which will be after the Grand Prix. So I think that's it because we don't have any durability upgrades to do right now. So we're going in with a decent car, I think. Let's take a look at the history right now. We've overtaken Alpine again with the upgrade packages that have come through. So hopefully we can emulate a similar performance during the Grand Prix. So let's see what happens on race weekend. And this is the first time going to Portugal, so this is quite exciting. So Suh Elite Racing is taking on Portugal. Welcome to qualifying at the Portimao Portuguese Grand Prix. Now, this is quite interesting because the practice session showed us that this track is quite difficult. The presets, or rather I should say the car setups that I have are not good enough, I think. They're not good for pad players. So I decided to opt for preset 3, which is the balanced preset on the F1 2021 game. And that is a lot more stable compared to the other car setups that we have on time trials. So it seems like it depends on this is a very technical circuit where driving with a steering wheel and driving with a pad is very, very different. I think it's a disadvantage to play with a pad here, but we'll have to experience on race day itself. So yeah, it wasn't a great experience overall. I think I got a majority of resource points and development boosts, but I didn't get all of them, mainly because I think I don't have the pace around this circuit. I don't know, is this something with the wings? I might switch around the wings, play around with it before we enter park firmware regulations, but it just doesn't have the pace. Race strategy showed us that I was missing out on really the consistency to keep all 3 green sectors, and then it was with the tire management that we finally got a purple. And the qualifying pace, we were nowhere near the qualifying pace time. We were somewhere around P14, P15, P13 during the practice sessions, and our expectation during qualifying pace program was P15. So we are quite slow around here compared to the AI. The AI is overpowered. I lose traction on a lot of the corners, mainly because it's an up and down, like roller coaster-esque circuit. So hopefully we can manage the tires and also the car downforce in order to really mitigate any slippages and experiencing anything too disadvantageous to set a disadvantage for us to set a competitive time. There we go. I think that's what I'm trying to say. But anyway, we are moving to the qualifying session. Nico Rosberg doing quite well, so I have high hopes for him. But we'll see. Let me just quickly tweak the preset. It's on 8.8 wings. I'm not going to mess with that actually. We're just going to keep it. Let's go out and set a time. Here we go. First lap completed. P16. Okay, we're right on the crossover. We're the driver at risk. Alright, 2/10 improved. Bumps us up 1 position. 6/10 off of Rosberg himself, our teammate. Okay, we're gonna go back into the garage then.
Just 30 seconds left in the session.
There we go. Can't improve on it. We're going to set P14. Let's hope that we can hold on. Alright, we do hold on. Valtteri Bottas with the fastest lap, 112.4. So we can get somewhere around 112. Nico Rosberg does. We're 114 and then we are in P14, so we make it through. But Latifi, Schwartzman, Stroll, Raikkonen, Aiken, and Mazepin get knocked out. Let's move on to Q2. Alright, first lap of Q2. Let's see, we're last, obviously. We're the worst car out here. I knew that was gonna happen. Well, I've just given Hamilton a massive tow. But let's see where we sit. We got a tow from Rosberg as well. Ooh, we just get knocked out, but it's better than our P16 starting position. Plus, we have a new set of softs and a new set of mediums to go into the race. Nico Rosberg gets P10, just about making it through to the next round of qualifying. Ocon, Giovinazzi, Tsunoda, myself, Russell, and Schumacher get knocked out. P14 is a decent starting position considering where we are and considering our record in Portimao so far. So let's see what we can do from P14 on race day.
The Formula One circus has made its way to the southern coast of Portugal this week, and it's preparing for what I expect to be a terrific race here in Portimao. So Portimao features 15 turns over the course of its 2.9 mile length. 9 are right-handers, 6 are to the left, and this is a track with a lot of uphill action, which only accentuates the importance of getting those exits right, especially at turn 4, where a good line can present opportunities to pass on the way into turn 5. Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box, and it's fantastic to have you with us here today, but I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, how do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
But from the moment qualifying's over, you start to feel the adrenaline in your body build up and the buzz in your stomach as you anticipate the run down into turn 1. It's all a bit like going into battle, and the unknown situation makes you nervous. Those pre-race nerves are a good thing. The day you don't have them means that you don't care anymore. And of course, you have to make sure that all the procedures are second nature to you, so that they're not taking up too much of your capacity.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Young superstar Max Verstappen starts from pole position. Sergio Perez lines up alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Bottas, Carlos Sainz and Hamilton, Norris, Ricciardo, Rosberg, and Pierre Gasly. Ocon, Giovinazzi, Yuki Tsunoda, Ace, Russell, Mick Schumacher, Nicholas Latifi, and Robert Schwartzman. Stroll, Raikkonen, Aitken, and Nikita Mazepin. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out. Then let's see who can prevail today.
After the points finish last race, let's aim to keep the momentum going.
We will keep the momentum going. At least we will try. Let's go to the race strategy, personalize it. So Jeff says soft to medium works. Okay. This is interesting because we might start on the mediums and then end on the softs. Let's get rid of that. Yep. That seems like a good deal. 19 laps on the mediums and then 14 on the softs. We'll drop our fuel load a tad bit. 46 kilograms. Sounds nice. Just hope there's no real safety car in the early stages. Maybe towards the end, like lap 18, 19. I would appreciate that a lot. So let's go then. Let's get racing in Portimao. First time here, and Suh Elite Racing is taking on 5 red lights, and away we go in Portimao. Decent start, blocking off the Aston Martin. Sorry. Vehicle condition?
Tyre condition is still looking good.
Went wide there, but P12 it is right now. Maybe a dive bomb into this. P9. Vehicle condition.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
P9. I thought I took bodywork damage, but nope. Alright, we're moving. We're moving. Oh my goodness. Nice. Someone has wing damage surely in the back there.
You're in the top 10 now, keep it up.
Ricardo's up ahead, Norris as well. We gotta try and catch up to them. The AI is so overpowered here. Ocon is already within reach from us. Oh Jesus. I've been shunted. Alright, Rosberg has finally made it to us. Not a good sign. It means we're very slow on this track. Obviously we're on mediums as well, but we need to really push it here. P19 is our rejoining position right now, so we really gotta push. I got pushed wide, man. How is that? I need to figure something else quick too. I need to learn this track like now. Oh. Vehicle condition?
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
We're pulling a Hamilton Rosberg right now. We've let Rosberg go so that he can get some points for the team because I'm so slow. Sue, Rosberg is faster than you. Do you copy? I copy. And there we go. We're in P10. We're going to defend from behind. Give Rosberg some free air and hopefully he can come out on top. Also, Rosberg is on a 2-stop strategy. Let's see how good he is.
Okay,
Here we go. Lando Norris is in the pits.
7 seconds.
We pass him. And I'm tempted to go into the pits right now to get a new set of mediums on. Instead of going on to lap 19. I'm not going to sustain this gap to Ricardo. Ricardo's already gaining a couple seconds each lap, so... Norris is on the hards, by the way. I think he's seeing out the rest of the Grand Prix in those. Alright, Hamilton has gone for the hards as well. He's on a soft to hard strategy. He should release just ahead. No, I get ahead of him. Let's see how good our defensive game is. Ooh, the tires felt grainy and weird, but now they're fine. Let's play our defensive game here. See how well we can do against Ricardo. Defend the inside line, provide him with the ultimate squeeze.
21.0 seconds.
Vehicle condition.
No need to worry about tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Sainz is just ahead of us. He completed his stop. We got DRS on Sainz. Thank you, buddy.
Okay, some information on Rosberg. They seem to have an issue.
Oh no, Rosberg has an issue. Is that a durability issue? Is he gonna DNF? Hopefully I don't have an issue. Jeff is telling us to box this lap, but we're gonna keep going because I don't know if I can survive on the softs for another 14 laps or so. So we're gonna try and extend these a tad bit more, maybe 2 more laps. We got Hamilton behind us. Currently we will exit in 9th if we do pit. Okay, the expectation is we'll come out in front of Rosberg. Box this lap.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
If Rosberg is on softs, I think we can do it. Alright. Let's see what we can do. Rosberg. Do we get ahead of him? I highly doubt it. He's making his turn around there. Oh, this pit lane is massively long. Oh, teammates in the pits.
Nico is just peeling off into the pits now.
3
He's in the
seconds. Ricardo's ahead of us. Oh.
pits. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
Norris is behind me. Oh god. Something happened to Rosberg, surely.
The gap to the car ahead is 7.0 seconds.
Oh, there's a retirement. Pierre Gasly's out. Alright. That gives us a gap in P10. No safety car. I would like a VSC at some point too. Mainly because look at my fuel. We're like right on the cutoff. I'm about to get the Sebastian Vettel treatment. Too little fuel to be tested. So I'll get disqualified or something.
Yellow flag.
Yep, I know. Gasly up ahead.
Someone's come off ahead of you. There's a yellow flag ahead. Okay, clear.
Alright. Trying to build the gap to Russell so that I get a free pit stop. Then maybe I'll switch on for another set of softs. But if that's not the case, if it doesn't work out, I'll keep going on these. I think I can see him out for the rest of the Grand Prix. Alright, final lap of the Grand Prix. Of a very boring Grand Prix. Whew, it's been a very straightforward race.
Final lap of the race.
Tires are looking okay right now for the final lap here. Wow, Max Verstappen already finished. So he must be right behind me. Yeah, that's one thing I noticed. The fast drivers are really fast, and then everyone else is really slow. Like, I haven't met the Williams ones, the Haas I've never met, and they're really slow. Like, look at Giovinazzi and Ocon. Just now, they are starting to catch me. It's always that in the final lap or so, the AI has like infinite ERS or something, and like a 50% grip boost or something. Like, they're really fast in the final laps, and that's why they're catching. But so far, they've been trailing behind me all this time, and it's the final spurt for them. But yeah, Max Verstappen, Perez, the Mercedes, they've been really fast, the McLarens, but then all the rest, they were just slow. They were super slow. So there's no middle ground with the AI, so it's a bit of a shame. And it feels like the AI is a little OP here. But there we go, P8 is a decent position to finish considering the circumstances. What a first time in Portugal.
Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
It's a performance that our Portuguese Grand Prix winners can be justifiably proud of, and I'm sure there'll be celebrations tonight. Anthony Davidson, a resounding victory today. What set them apart from the rest?
I'd say it was down once again to good consistent driving, nailing the corners, working to the track conditions and perfecting the team's strategies. They got all of these things right today, and the results speak for themselves.
Here come today's winners. The team at Red Bull have done a phenomenal job recently. It's clear to see that they've put in the work, and they should be proud of the victory they secured here.
Well, what a dominant drive from Red Bull. 1-2 for them, and then Leclerc by the looks of it in P3. I just didn't have the pace today, but still a solid P8 finish in Portugal. First time here, solid showing considering the circumstances. Good first day. So let's take a look at the results of the Portuguese Grand Prix. Max Verstappen, Perez, and Leclerc in the top three. Bottas, Sainz, Hamilton, Ricciardo, myself, Giovinazzi, and Ocon. In the points positions, Norris, Russell, Rosberg, Schumacher, Latifi, Tsunoda, Schwartzman, Stroll, Raikkonen, Aitken, Mazepin round out the finishers, with Gasly now finishing the race. But take a look at this. Fastest lap of Lando Norris, 1:13.8, right? These guys were a full 4 seconds slower. Full 4 seconds slower, Mazepin and Aitken. And then with these guys also, it was 3.5 seconds slower. What is this gap? I thought cars should be very similar in pace, but yeah, look at this. Everyone's scoring in the 15s. My fastest lap was a 1:15.7, so that was quite competitive in the top 10, so to say. Yeah, top 10 drivers. It was quite competitive there. And then you see George Russell with a 1:16. That's a full second and some slower than Max Verstappen. And another like 2 seconds slower, 3 seconds almost slower than Lando Norris, which is quite insane. The gap is massive. The pace is massive between the cars. Standings wise, we drop a tiny bit, only scoring 4 points after today. 19 points to our name. Rosberg didn't score any, so he's stuck on 10. Perez, Verstappen, and Leclerc are in the top 3 spots. Constructor standings wise, we drop a tad bit. Ferrari takes over in P2, 2-point gap between us, Red Bull storming ahead in P1. So that is going to be an interesting development come the rest of the season. Gotta say, I'm impressed with our first outing in Portugal. A little, what do I say, disappointed that we couldn't get more. We didn't see many overtakes. I don't think we've seen any overtakes after the first couple turns. Rather, I should say first lap. Let's keep it safe. Yeah, the start was splendid. We started P14, I believe, and then we made our way up to P8, which is a net 6 position gain, which is very good. And it's overall a very stunning drive. I did very well, I think, in the early stages. Started on the mediums to soft strategy, but I'm not sure if that was the best decision. Ooh, that AlphaTauri had a bit of a slip. Anyway, medium to soft did work out, but I think next time I'm going to take an easier or safer route with maybe the hard compound tire or 2 medium stints. I was tempted to come in early and then switch on to the softs and then switch on to another set of softs, but I think I would have missed out on some points if that was the case, if we proceeded with that strategy. Next up, I believe, is the Monaco Grand Prix. Of course, a classic. People do hate it for lacking overtaking opportunities, but of course, it's a fun video to watch on F1 2021 because you guys are going to enjoy me crashing into the barriers, or I should say, rarely crashing into the barriers. I mean, I like Monaco. I like driving there, so hopefully we can have a good race there as well. Solid positions, solid points in Portugal. Let's move on to Monaco with a strong attitude. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, subscribe using the red button down below, and hit the notification bell as well so you're notified when the next video goes live. F1 2021 will continue on my channel, and other gaming videos are going up regularly, so please do consider joining this community and staying in touch with me. Thank you guys so much for spending the time today to watch this video. Hope you're staying safe, stay healthy, and until the next video of mine, please take care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys next time.